Hi guys, hopefully you're keeping safe and well. I got a few comments about neck aches and shoulder aches. So this week's class is just about shoulders and neck. So I'm going to be doing a little bit summary if you were not able to make it during class, or if you're not joining us for like online classes. These videos are for clients as they know the movements that we do during class, so you work a little bit safer on the mat or with the movements. However, feel free to pass them around to other people, and it is your responsibility of all the movements that you do. Online classes Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 o'clock, Thursday 6:45, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. And they're quite busy classes. I thought about doing an early morning class, so if you feel that that would be something that you want to take part of, I could do like a 7:30 a.m. class, so rise and shine sort of thing. Let's just get going, and let's just come into standing, and we're going to bring the feet hip distance, arms by the side of the body, and as we inhale, we're going to bring the arms up to the ceiling. And as we exhale, we bring them down. And inhale, go up, exhale down, and inhale up, and exhale down. A few more of this. When you go up and down with the arm, think about just reaching away and up to the ceiling and reaching to the sides and down. So on this movement, we have the arms, the hands are facing each other when they go up, and then they just come to the side of the body. So we're just moving the shoulders, rotating them, and the shoulder blades are going up and down. One more of this. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, bring the arms to a T. We're going to make fist, hands facing forwards, and the arms with the hands will just push away. Push away. I'm going to start being really anchoring onto the heels and the base of the big toe, base of the little toe. And I'm going to start doing a few circles in one direction. As I start making the circles a little bit quicker, it gives me a little bit of instability on the spine. I'm going to try to keep the spine from moving by anchoring myself more into the feet. And reverse those circles. Good. Feel that connection, that core. That feels really good. And last one, lengthen the arms, open the hands, and let's just have a few wrist circles in one direction. And relax those shoulders, that is just for me. One more circle, we are doing wrist circles in the other direction. One last one, and let's just bring the arms by the side of the body. I'm going to grab with my right hand, I'm going to grab my right hand on the left shoulder, and from here I'm going to bring the arm forwards. Then the only movement that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to reach forwards with the fingers, and then feel bringing that shoulder back. And I go forwards. The spine wants to start rotating, and we're going to allow to do that in just a minute. So this is what I mean about when I talk into class, open the chest. It's just about bring the shoulder back. Not all the way back to retraction, but kind of to a level that is just more aligned with the spine. One more forwards and back. Then I'm going to go forwards. Then I'm going to start rotating the spine and allow the spine to go. Then rotate back. Then bring the shoulder back. Keeping the shoulder down, I'm going to reach the arm up. And I go down, and I go forwards with the shoulder, then rotate the spine, rotate back, bring the shoulder back. One more of this, bring out the arm up, keeping the shoulder down, and forwards, reach forwards, bring the shoulder forwards, rotate head, neck, and sequentially movement of the spine. Come back the spine, then bring the shoulders back and bring the arm down. Good. Shall we try that with the other side? So let's just bring the hand on the opposite shoulder, arm just to the chest height, and all I'm going to start doing is just bringing the shoulder forwards and back. When we do roll-ups and do things when the spine into flexion, that's what we do. We just try to spread the shoulder blades around the rib cage. One more of this. And now we're going to go forwards. Then rotate the spine. Rotate the spine back. Bring the shoulder back and up to the ceiling. Good. And lengthen. And forward the shoulder. Then rotate the spine. Rotate back. Bring the shoulder back and up to the ceiling. And let's just go 2 more. And forward the shoulders. Rotate the spine. Rotate the spine back. Bring the shoulder back. Arm goes up to the ceiling. One last one. And forward. Rotate. Rotate back. Shoulder back. And bring that up to the side of the body. Good. From here you cannot see my feet, but I'm going to be in Pilates stance, so they're just in that pizza slice position. I'm going to bring the arms up, bring the hands behind the head, elbows wide, but I'm not to the point that I'm retracting the shoulder blades. So nicely around the shoulder blades and nicely around the spine, the back of the rib cage, and we're going to lift the heels up, open the elbows wide, and close the elbows. And open. We're doing a little bit of balancing, keeping the heels together, heels pushing against each other, the heels are up and together as we open and close the elbows. 2 more of this. And last one. And bring the heels down. And bring the arms by the side of the body. Have a couple of nice shoulder rolls. We're really working hard on that, creating awareness. Now we're just going to do 3 roll downs. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So bring the hand on top of the opposite elbow. And the first part of the roll down is going to be the same. So we're going to have a good in breath, grow a little bit taller. As we exhale, chin to the chest. We curve the spine. Normally we allow the shoulder to go forward. This arm is easy. We're going to stay there. Then I'm going to bring the shoulder blade back, hold that in there, and release. And lift, and release, and lift, and release. I'm going to lift, keep the arm there, the shoulder blade there, and we're going to bring the spine back. Good. Let's just go with the other arm. So I'm just turning around, arm, hand on opposite shoulder, good in breath. We grow a little bit more if we can, that's fine. And as we exhale, chin to the chest, calm down. So as you see, the shoulder goes forwards. Then from here, we're going to bring the shoulder blade back and forwards, and back and forwards. 2 more. On this next one, stay with the shoulder lifted and start coming back. Nice. We're going to be doing 1 more with the arms by the side of the body, and we're going to just bring both shoulder blades back and come up with a no more open chest. So we're going to feel all the lats working that probably we are feeling. So the back of the back chain of the body is just really working to maintain a nice posture. So I'll go on this side. So good in breath, feet hip distance, parallel, grow a little bit taller as we exhale, chin to the chest. Curve the spine and come down. When we come down, try to bring the body weight towards the toes. And then from here, we're going to lift those shoulder blades. So the spine is not moving, it's the shoulder blades going up and down. One last one. We're going to lift it and then keep them lifted. The shoulder blades, we're going to start rolling up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. We have a tendency of going here, so it's just about bringing them up and opening that chest. Good, let's come into the mat. Let me adjust the camera. And from here, let's just come into 4-point kneeling. We're going to spread the fingers really wide and place loads of the body weight equally on all fingers. Balance the body weight between the knees and the hands. Hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. and we're going to have a lovely lengthened spine. First, let's start rotating those shoulders so the elbows go from in to out. Some of us may just want to just be really locking those elbows. So it's just, I want just to have a nice awareness of what's happening with the shoulders when we are in this position. One more of this. And just try to stay with the back of the elbows pointing out. So if I'm bending, that's where I am. And then from here, we're going to be doing shoulder circles. So it's going to feel a little bit weird. The spine tries to stay as much as possible from moving, and the neck will not do nothing of this. So from here, we're going to bring the shoulders towards the ears. Then I'm going to collapse the chest. Then I'm going to bring the shoulders away from the ears, and I'm going to lift the chest up. And I'm going to bring the shoulders to the ears, and I'm going to collapse the chest. The shoulders go away from the ears, and I lift the chest. One more in this direction, so shoulders to the ears, collapse the chest, shoulders away from the ears, and come up. Shall we go the other direction? So I'm having the chest up, so I'm going to bring the shoulders away from the ears, collapse the chest, bring the shoulders towards the ears, and lift the chest up. Good. Two more of this, slowly enjoying that massage. Lift that chest. One last one, shoulders away from the ears. Collapse that chest, shoulders to the ears, and lift that chest. And let's just have a few double chin, lengthening the back of the neck. Two more, activating the back muscles a bit more, and then look towards the end of the mat, and let's just have a little bit of rolling from side to side, relaxing those shoulders. That's just to remind me. One more of this, and let's just add a little bit of rotation. So from here, we're going to bring one arm up, we're going to bend the elbow, hand behind the head. From here, trying to keep that pelvis from moving, we're going to inhale and bring the elbow up to the ceiling if we can. We look forwards, and then as we exhale, we're going to bring elbow to elbow. So it's just a nice arm opening. It's tough, I know. And two, one more of this, and open. And close. Good. Bring down back. Let's just go with the other one. So let's lengthen, bend the elbow, hand behind the head. This back of the elbow is out, and I'm going to inhale and bring the elbow up to the ceiling. And as we exhale, we bring it over towards elbow to elbow. And we inhale and open, and back. Two more of this. Not you, we did three only, yeah? And close. And open, looking down, bring the arm down, and let's just come and have a nice stretch. Good. And let's just sit up, and let's just come into seated. Cross the legs one way, arms by the side of the body, and we're going to have a good in breath, and we're going to lengthen that spine, bring the arms to a T, and then the arms will go forwards. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to maintain a nice open chest. From here, the arms will stay where they are, and we're going as we exhale, chin to the chest, curve the spine. So spine stretch forward. Then from here, maintain the spine where it is, and we're going to tap the fingertips to the floor, and we lift them up. Nothing changes on the spine. We're lifting and lowering the arms. And feel those shoulder blades kind of wrapping around the back of the rib cage. Good. See if you can reach a little bit further away with the arms, not the spine. And on this last one, stay with the fingertips onto the floor, and we go forwards. Now we have a nice stretch here, and then come halfway back. The arms will come towards the side of the body. I'm going to have the forehead towards my left knee, and I'm going to try to grow that spine into that rotation. My left glute will want to lift, and I'm just keeping it really down on the mat in there. Good, stay there. My right arm will go up to the T, and then I'm going to bring it towards the left. Reach away, and then bring it to the side of the body. So the same thing that what we did standing up at the beginning. Inhale forwards, and exhale, bring it back. One more of this, and bring it back. And then come back to the middle. Then we bring the forehead towards the other knee. You keep the left pelvis down. The arm goes up to a T. And keeping that lovely spine rotated and curved, we bring the arm forwards and to the side of the body. Inhale forwards and exhale back. Two more of this. And forwards and back. Look towards the middle and restart the spine. Good, we have to do all that with the legs in the other direction. Hopefully they feel a little bit similar, but they will feel probably quite different. For me, it feels quite different really. So let's just bring the arms by the side of the body. Good in breath, grow that spine, arms to a T and arms forward. As we exhale, chin to the chest, only the spine. The arms stay where they are. They can go a little bit forward, and we tap the fingers down and up. Use those abdominal muscles to support that spine. Two more of these. And last one. Bring the fingers down. We reach forwards. Reach, reach, reach. Feel that lovely stretch. Come halfway back. We're going the forehead towards the knee. The arms by the side. Keeping that pelvis really onto the glutes, really onto the mat. We lift the arm up to a T. And we bring it forwards. Inhale. Exhale to the side of the body. And forwards. And back. Two more. The head keeps on wanting to go away. It's about stretching. That was the last one. We look forwards. Forehead towards the other knee. Arm comes to the T. And we go inhale, lengthen. And back. Forwards. And back. Two more of these. Forwards. And back. And forwards. Come back to the middle. Restart the spine. Have a couple of nice shoulder rolls. And let's just come onto the mat. So come lay onto the mat. And one really good exercise that hopefully we're going to build as weeks go on. And I think that some of us were a little bit hard just to get through. We're going to go straight onto this one and see if we can just play it over and over and we can practice it. So from here, we're just going to keep the legs lengthened, toes pointing, and we're going to bring the arms towards the ceiling. Keep the open chest. We're going to be doing first 3 circles around with the arms. As I start circling and bringing the arms up to the ceiling, I want to do this. I'm going to open those shoulders. So have a think about that. We just have like a nice connection of that shoulder and we're not lifting it off the mat. Yeah? I know that I said 3 and probably we've done 7 by now. But so you know that that's how I work. And let's just bring the arms up to the ceiling. Then we're going to bring them overhead. And they're quite active, the arms. Good. So good in breath. As we exhale, chin to the chest, curl up. The arms are by the ears. As I inhale, I'm going to leave the legs just a few inches. And as I exhale, I'm going to come into a ball shape. I'm going to lengthen that spine, elbows wide. Try to keep the knees together if we can. Then from here, keep the spine lengthened. You don't curl just yet. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms. We lower the legs. Now we start tilting that pelvis. Scoop that one vertebra at a time. Lower back comes onto the mat. The arms come by the ears. And we're staying there with the legs up, the upper back, neck, and head up into the curl up for 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs down slowly. Bring the spine slowly. The arms now don't touch the mat or the floor. And we're going all over again. 2 more of this. So good in breath and lengthen those arms. As we exhale, chin to the chest, curl up. Inhale, we lift the legs. Exhale, we come into that ball shape. Balance, elbows wide. Bring those knees close to the body. Good. Lengthen the legs. Keep the spine lengthened as much as possible. Then as we exhale, we start tilting that pelvis. Lower back comes onto the mat. Arms come by the ears. Bring the legs a little bit closer. Keep on pushing one leg against each other, those inner thighs. 3, 2, 1. Legs go down. Spine comes down. The arms stay by the ears. Last one. Good in breath. Lengthen those arms. Lengthen everything. Good. As we exhale, chin to the chest. Curl up. Look at the toes. Inhale, lift the legs. Exhale, fold. Elbows wide. Make yourself into a little bit of a ball shape. Lengthen the legs. Lengthen the arms forwards. Keep on opening that chest. Then we start tilting that pelvis, rounding that lower back, and we bring the arms by the ears, and we lower the legs just a little bit more for 3, 2, 1. Legs go down. Have a few nice arm circles. Bend the knees, open them wide, and let's just do a few hip rolls to allow a little bit of opening of those hip flexors. One more. And then just bring the legs, fold one leg up, fold the other leg up, bring the heels together, and we're going to initiate a little bit of a rocking. Try not to do so much from the legs, and we're going just to start rolling like a ball. So the legs want to go away, the hands do not let it, and it's just all about the opposition of what the legs want to do on the spine. Just rocking. This should feel quite nice. One last one. And coming to seated, bring the feet up. And let's just roll around. And we're going to come again into 4-point kneeling. So again, here, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. We're going to have a lovely lengthened spine. And we're going just to do a little bit of rocking forwards and back. So from here, we're going to keep the lengthened spine. So I'm not going to be tucking on under. So as I bring the glutes towards the heels, I want to start just curving the spine. I'm not going just to do that. I'm going to try to keep a lovely lengthened spine. So I'm going to hinge back as far as we can. If we're touching the heels, that would be fantastic. I can't, otherwise I can touch them, but I'm curving that spine. Then I'm going to reach over and I'm going to look up to the ceiling and then come back. If this is too much for your wrist, we can do fists, yeah? So go over a little bit more body weight towards the hands, and we start looking up. So I went a little bit further this time. So I'm hinging back, trying to have a lovely neutral. Then I'm going over. I'm going to bring more body weight towards the hands, and I'm going to start doing a little bit of extension. So I'm going to be looking at the ceiling. It's not about the lower back. Keep the abdominals engaged so we don't just put loads of pressure onto that lower back. When we're there, think about the chest lifting and we're looking at the ceiling. If you feel it on the lower back, think about more the chest, or maybe just don't do this exercise. Engage those abs, so I'm lengthening that spine. One last one. Opening those hips. And come back. Sit on your heels. And let's come into seated on mermaid. And then from here, we're going to have a good in breath, and I'm going to lift one arm up. Then from here, I'm going to be doing a nice side reach towards the side that is towards the feet, which is the harder side. I was going to say the harder side. Good, and then let's just bring the other arm up first. Then I'm going to slide. Allow that arm to take you. The shoulders really down. The other arm goes up to the ceiling. Then what want to happen in here, we want to push with the hand up. Now we're going to bring ourselves from the core. Good. Swap legs. And from here, we're just going to go again. So my right arm goes up. I'm going to the nice side reach. And back. And then I'm going to slide a little bit more on this side. Going over. And come back. Good. Lengthen the legs. And from here, we're going to cross the legs. And we're going to be doing a little bit of shoulder movement. So from here, we're just going to have the arms by the side. We're going to bring them to a T, and then I'm going to bring them forwards. Then we're going to bring them up to the ceiling, to a T, and forwards. So what we're going to think is just about, rather than just the arm here, what's happening here, let's just think about the shoulder blades. So from here, we're going to have a good in breath, and we're going to bring the arms up. The shoulder blades go down, so the shoulders are down. Then I'm bringing the arms to a T, and we're going to reach away with the fingertips. So the fingers wants to go to the sides. Then I'm going to open the chest as if I'm closing a door, and I'm just going to bring the arms forward. So the arms are a little bit far away from the body. So if I'm here, that means that I'm curving. So we should be open. Good. 2 more of this, and up, keeping the shoulders down, and then to that T. Don't go behind. Think about going out. Good. And we close that door. Keep the pecs open, and we go again. Up to the ceiling, shoulders down, and out to a T. Open those arms. Their length, and I want to just grow 2 inches on my arms. And then keeping the pecs open, I come over. Good. Keeping this position of the arms chest height. I'm going to bend the elbows and keep them at the same level as the shoulders. So wrist, elbow, and shoulder all in one direction, as you can see. So all in one line. From here, we're just going to bring the hands up, and then we're going to bring them down. And hands up. We can do one at a time if we want to, or both of them together. Good. Try to, the elbows will want to come down. Try not to let them. It's about just keeping the alignment of the elbow and the shoulder. So we're working those shoulders. Good. 1 more of this. Keep them to the middle, and we're going to bring one up, and we're going to swap. And swap, and swap. And swap, and swap, and swap, and swap, and swap. 1 more of this. And swap, bring both arms up, bring them to a T, bring the arms by the side of the body, have a couple of nice shoulder rolls. From here, we're going to lengthen the legs, ankles flex, hands on top of the knees, and we're going to bring the right arm by the side of the body, and then the left arm will just go towards the ceiling. Then from here, I'm going just to bring the arm forward, and I'm going to rotate in one direction, and come back. Bring that arm to the side, bring the other arm chest high, and we're rotating. And back. 1 more set of this. Keep that open chest and rotate. As you see, I'm maintaining the arm at the same level throughout, so I'm not here. That's what wants to happen a lot is with rotation. So we don't rotate the spine, so the arm doesn't move. That's why it's just getting there. So it stays forward, and as you see, I'm rotating the spine, and the position of the arm doesn't change. It's just going along for the right. Come back, and bring them down, and let's just come again to standing for a little bit of balance, and then waiter, and we're done. Good, so from here, bend the elbow. So again, the elbow just below the shoulder, hands facing forwards, keeping the feet, hip this a little bit closer than hip distance, and all we're just going to do, we're going to open the shoulder and close. What we want to happen in here is just moving the elbows away, so we're not letting it, and we're going as far as we can, so there's no movement of the spine or retraction of the shoulder blades. So we're playing again with that lovely opening of the shoulder that we all need to do more of. One last one. Good, and from here bring the arms by the side of the body. Bring the legs just a little bit wider, and we're going to go for an airplane on each side, and then we're done. So let's just bring the arms to a T. We do those fists again, hands facing forwards. I'm going to have a good in-breath, and I'm going to fold one leg up. Try to keep that pelvis balanced. That's just enough for myself. And then from here, I'm going to bring knee and knee together. I'm going to lengthen that leg back as I bring the body forward. Good. And stay for 3, 2, 1. And start folding up. Good. And bring that leg down. One more of this. So have a couple of nice bending, opening and closing the hands. And let's just fold one leg as I bring the arms to a T. Squeeze those fists. And then from here, knee and knee together. And then we're going to lengthen that leg back as the upper body goes forward. Good. Balance there. Balance. Keep on squeezing those fists. And come back. Hold that leg. And bring the foot back. And by the ears. And let's just have like 3 big breaths with a floating arm. So as we inhale, we go up. I exhale, come down. And inhale up. Exhale down. Hopefully it feels a little bit looser after all the work that we've done. And down. Couple of shoulder rolls. If you want to go one at a time, bring them open and close, open, close, open, close. A little bit of bending of the knees, and we're ready to rock. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great weekend, and see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.